Hi folks, just another liner wash. Uh, just a woody type of scene. I think got some black acrylic paint in this lid. I'm just using a bit of water. Let's have a bit of a hill. Just using this script brush. It's a lovely brush. Some nice effects. Let's try and get some nice shapes for the trees. And coming up here. Don't fill it all the white. Leave some. Right, that one's a bit closer now, so we can just develop it. I want to do this as a wintry scene, but I'm going to have this like a sunrise or something like that. Just following the brush, not even thinking about this. Just enjoying doing it. Danger is getting you avoiding symmetry. We don't want that. So let's just come up here a bit like that. Okay. It's a bit of lighter stuff in here. Or we can put a bit of a path through there, leading into the picture rather than out. I'll put some detail in that in a minute. Now we get a lot of sort of grassy bits sticking out of the snow. We've only had a little bit of snow in London. That didn't last. It's gone by the morning. Surrey Hills, where my daughter lives, they had quite a bit. That's well, they're quite high there in Dorking, so that's stayed around for a while. But yeah, no. It's got a little bit heavy, as is that. It doesn't matter. By the time we put the paint on it, it doesn't make much difference. Some bushy stuff in here. I say it every time, but these look attractive to begin with because it's a contrast. The greatest contrast you can have, isn't it? Black against white. That's why it looks so nice. Well, not nice, but you get the idea. Oh, that's my bit of path going up there. It's my sort of stock in trade pathway. Oops. Don't want to overdo it, but he says overdoing it. I'll go back in that a minute and put some detail in those trees. Before we get into the wetting wet, I'll use my rigger. Quite thick, that one. I won't do too many of these, it'll just take too long. But as long as you get the idea, you can use a stick for all of this. I prefer to use the brushes. Oops, got a bit heavy there. That might have to take a bit of white gouache over it. Get the paste nice and wet. Otherwise, it won't go in over the rough spots of the paper. Get the undergrowth in there. Oh, I've lost it now. Right, let's do some over the other side here. Under the spreading chestnut tree. Better scope for ivy. Working on such a small scale, you tend to get too thicker line at the tips of the. Oh, just a bit in there. Okay, get the idea. A few little bits of, we've done the grasses here. Let's not do any more. With that, let's. I'll mute the sound, then we'll get on with the painting. Right, okay, let's I'll use the medium height for this paper. It's only a 30 centimetres by 21 centimetres, so I'll let's upside down. Let's just put a sky in first. A bit of sienna. See what happens if I don't wet the paper first. Wash over the landscape with that colour. The snow will reflect what's above it. Okay, put a bit of cloud in there now. So let's have some alizarin and a bit of Payne's grey with that blue. I like streaky. Right, let's have a bit of orange. Oh, sort of orange. Bit stronger. Right, let's see how that dries. And a little bit of that colour. Leave a few sparkly bits. Right, I'll dry that now. Right, I've done a good dry. I'm going to do what I don't normally do. What I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I don't always, or often. I usually wet the paper first, but this one I haven't. I've just gone straight in with the colour. But I'm going to use a bit of Payne's grey, bit of the alizarin, and just get some clouds over that. See how that dries. I don't know if that's a night sky or a morning sky now. Right, what I'll do now is I'll put in some shadow of this. A little bit darker. Okay. Right, I'll dry it off, and then we can just put a bit of detail in the trees. Right, trees. So a bit of burnt sienna. I'll use yeah, I'll carry on with this medium heat. So we want some burnt sienna, and a bit of Payne's grey. It's got to show a bit of blue. Right, okay. More blue in there, I think. As we come into the slightly distant bits. Just dramatise it a bit. Right, blue, bit of red. Okay, well, that's about all I can do with that one, I think. Right, let's just. Oh, sorry, I forgot to undo it. I just put a bit of colour, a bit of burnt sienna with a bit of ultramarine in there. So I'm never going to need you again while I dry it and put a mount on it. See what it's like. Well, I'll sign it. Where's my pen? Where's my signing pen? It's not that I'm disorganised, it's just untidy. I'll have to use a brush. I paint the brushes at it. Keep your brushes very, very clean, especially if you're using acrylic. Right, let's just put a bit of tape there. Whoops, one on there. Okay, let's lift you up. Oh, that's quite a lot. I'm going to brighten it up if I can. Well, not too much. Colour intensity, let's increase that because that's a bit colourful. Still a bit blue, isn't it? No, that's a bit better. Alright, that's just, there we are. So that's a sort of setting sun, I suppose. Setting sun over snow. I'm not sure I prefer my usual wet in wet way of painting. It's much softer. You don't get all these hard lines, but you might like that. Okay, well that's two for you. Thanks for looking in, guys. Bye bye.